Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about one thing. I had hard times thinking about the topic for this Sunday video because as you might have guessed the pattern on Wednesday and Friday, I make just a shorter video where I review the fragrance or it's my project pan. And then on Sunday I have a little bit of a chatty video with you. So I had a little bit of trouble to understand what this video is gonna be about. So I decided to talk about the fragrance fatigue. So the fragrance fatigue can be kind of two things, in my opinion, and obviously these are my ideas only, and feel free to share yours, obviously, in the comments. So I do think the fragrance fatigue can be either mental or then also physical. And mental is when you just feel exhausted. You feel exhausted with all these new releases that come out, and especially if you are new to the fragrance world, you try the fragrances, you go all in, you try them, you buy them, or you sample them, and it's all new, it's all wow. But then time passes and you kind of realize that your brain and your nostrils are not as um, stimulated as before, because you kind of realize, because things get repetitive, fragrances get repetitive, and you have this fragrance fatigue because you try new things but you don't find anything else stimulating, beautiful, interesting for you, and you kind of, oh my gosh, I'm kind of tired of all this. So, and also the physical can be is when I was recently at Pitti Fragranze, which is the big exhibition of fragrances in Florence, and it works like that you go there and you test the fragrances, and there's so many stands, like 100 plus stands, and on each stand you try maybe 3 fragrances or maybe 10 or 15. So this shirt that I'm actually wearing, this is a jeans shirt, and I have been washing it since I came from Pitti, which was months ago. I have washed it, well, about 6 or 7 times, and it is still smells like fragrance. It's like the fragrance is inside the fabric now. So my nose got completely overwhelmed with all of these fragrances and newness, and also the fragrances that I have already smelled and I have already seen the dupes of it in luxury world, or like in the classic perfumery world. So it is overwhelming, it's a lot. So our nose can get fatigued, our brain can get fatigued, because or we get too much newness or then no newness at all, even though new fragrances come out, and you just feel like, well, I have seen that before, I have tried that before. And most definitely now the holiday season is coming up, and I can actually already predict that there's gonna be several releases, like the fragrance we already know and many of us have, but it's gonna have some limited edition packaging, and it's gonna be offered to us as new. Look at it, the fragrance it's the same, but the packaging is new, so it kind of feels like new, but then it's all the same. So it's like the fragrance fatigue is real. And I know that fragrance fatigue in all what is happening in the world is like the last thing you should be worried about. But for the sake of this video, it's just a chat video, so I wanted to talk about it. So also, I at times I feel like I just can sit there and think of the topics, and they just swirl in my head, and I have one topic and another and third and fourth and fifth topic, and I just write them down, and then when time comes I just pick them up and I decide what I'm gonna talk about on Sunday. But sometimes I just think it's like it's totally blank. I cannot think of anything in particular. And today I was like, what I'm gonna talk about, and then I went to shower because I had to wash my hair, And while I was in the shower, two topics came to me, like two topics out of nowhere. And it happens to me where I'm doing my home chores or like working or doing whatever I'm doing. It just pops in my mind like, oh, it's a topic, it's an interesting thing to talk about with you guys. So the fragrance fatigue, what do you think of it? Do you have it? And also, what is one of the things that can provoke the fragrance fatigue is repetitiveness and also predictability. And the predictability is what I have already told you. It's gonna be like a holiday season, and the holiday packs will come out, and it's gonna be just the same fragrances, just the other packs, just the packs with the different pattern on it. But then repetitiveness is when you know exactly that the holiday season is coming, the winter is coming. Winter is coming. It's like in the movie. It's For winter we're gonna have a lot of like this vanilla and spicy fragrances. For autumn we're having some spicy, but like lighter spicy, and very very much ambery fragrances. So they have these patterns that for some people it works because they like to live with patterns. They like to use fragrances in spring. It's going to be something lighter, something fresher, something greener, and then the flowers in summer. It's or zestiness in summer. It's repetitiveness, which also contributes to the fragrance fatigue, in my opinion. So just to help you, if you have it, if you have ever encountered this fragrance fatigue, just spice the things up. Like, don't use fragrances according to seasons. Don't use the fragrances according to the things that some other people or like fragrance um, experts tell you, that we have the season of spices. It's autumn, the fragrances should be spicy. No, they shouldn't be spicy, all of them. Like, for instance, I'm using today this beautiful fragrance by Escada, which is the shape of the heart, and I have another one in there, and this pink one, it smells exactly like bubblegum, and it's autumn. But I don't really care because I like the scent and it just gives me joy. So you have to use the fragrances that give you joy, not what other people say you have to use. You can try what they suggest, but it doesn't mean that you have to obey and you have to abide to what they say you have to do. So, and also, the fragrance fatigue is also in my case, like, in front of me there's this kind of ball. And if you are wondering, these are the Finnish ones. They are sold in Finland everywhere, and there's kind of a game. You have to chase this particular limited edition collection and limited edition colors and all the stuff. But this one is filled with the samples, and these are the samples that you will potentially see in next upcoming videos. So I just feel uninspired. And every single time I go to the store, some fragrances I like, but the new releases, it just, I smell them. I've already seen it, I've already smell it. It's just, they are not inspiring, they are not stimulating enough, and I don't know what they should do. Probably nothing. It's probably the time should pass, and then I will be happy again to discover all same fragrances that, like, they are new, but they smell exactly the same as everything. So it's not like I'm abandoning the fragrance world. It's just, I love fragrances, I use them. And I was just thinking while I was in the shower, that I've been collecting and buying and testing fragrances for like 25 plus years. I'm not kidding you. And there was not, but there were probably some days when I was not wearing fragrance. And primarily that is probably when I was not feeling well, because otherwise I would wear the fragrance. And there was luckily not many days like that. So when I'm having a fever or a cold or something like that, I don't wear fragrance. But then other days, for 25 years, I've been constantly wearing not just one fragrance, but two or three, and also testing on my hands. And testing, it doesn't really come with being with having a channel on YouTube, because it doesn't really have to do nothing. Well, it has to do something with it now, but I was always testing the fragrances. I would go to the store, I would test here, I would test there, just to understand what is the fragrance. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Because I am a buyer actually of the fragrances. I buy them for myself. I use them for myself. So I was always like surrounded with fragrances, and obviously this might contribute to the fragrance fatigue. And I'm sure it's gonna pass like in a couple of days. I just have to switch a little bit, but the thing is real. So I'm just gonna show you some fragrances that I have here. This is Absolue Le Parfum, de Parfum, which is the new fragrance from Gucci. I haven't reviewed this yet. And then this one is Light Blue, and this is Capri in Love. It's also a new fragrance. It's a new bottle, new fragrance. I have this beautiful fragrance by Bois Imperial by Quentin Beach, and I haven't reviewed this yet. I have some fragrances from Miu Miu, and this one are like new fragrances. And well, one is new and another is kind of very new, and I just wanted to make one video about all three of them anyway. And I do have some gritty fragrance. I do have some of them, and I'm sure that many more will come, because and those are the ones that actually are interesting to me. And I also have this one, and this one is All of Me Floral. So there's a lot of fragrances that I'm reviewing, but I kind of see that sometimes I'm just smelling them. It's like, yeah, I have heard it before, I have smelled it before, and it's like, yeah, but you know, but realistically I do understand that it's very difficult to create something new, because there's so many fragrances are on the market nowadays that to truly create something new, unforgettable, and groundbreaking, I don't really know what you have to create. You know, you have to create probably, the fragrance with the fried bacon, but it does exist already. So it's like, I don't know. So the fragrance fatigue is a thing. It's not horrible. It's going, it's coming and going, and sometimes it kind of hits me for a couple of days, like, yeah, I'm not really inspired by these fragrances, but then I get inspired again. So yeah, let me know if you have experienced the fragrance fatigue. If you did, then just let me know, how did you conquer it? How did you conquer it? How did you battle it? And I'll see you in the next video on Wednesday. We're gonna be talking about All of Me Floral by Narciso Rodriguez. Bye!